Hi, and welcome to JCMS.NET Video Help. Today we're covering the court perspective, and in particular, court processing. In order to get to court processing, please make sure your taskbar is open. Click on Court, and then click on Processing. There we go. Let's go ahead, and in the example that we've been using is October 31st, so we'll go ahead and click on October 31st, and what you'll notice is that all the individuals scheduled for court, there's 39 of them, they're here. Okay. There's a couple of things to notice. There's obviously the calendar, the session, in case you had multiple sessions for that day, that you'll be able to pick between which ones. And what's really key down here is the failed to appear button. Okay. Naturally, we would use that after court. Okay. But the first thing is let's take a look at the screen. What we have is the complete schedule here, and if you were to double click on one of the tickets, you'll notice that a form will come up. This is a very simple, straightforward form that is used to dispose of tickets. In our particular case, you are able to dispose, pay, history, and also change assessments and do what you need to do. Okay. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. All right. Let's go ahead and begin. At this particular point, using this form, you can change the jurisdiction, the judge. Okay. You can use the violations form. If I click here, and I click on the ticket, I get a violations form. If I unclick here, I'm able to edit. Okay, so let's say we wanted to go ahead. Let's go ahead and do guilty. Okay, and what we will see is the guilty date appear in the fine. Okay, and if we wanted to do dismissed, we could do dismissed here. Okay, and notice that the form it's gone away. What's important here to realize is that court costs has been assessed, $110 worth. We go to the court costs, we'll see that court costs has been assessed. Okay, in our particular case, $55 per violation. We go back. At this particular point, this case is done. If the person wanted to pay, you would be able to click on payments and go ahead. If the case needed to be rescheduled, you could reschedule. Okay, if you wanted to add additional assessments, you could add additional assessments. Okay. And this case is done. What's very neat about this system is there's no reason to leave this form. You click Save and Next. Okay. You'll notice that the case is still there. Okay. And you've moved on to the next case. All right. Let's just go ahead and go back. Let's go back to that case. We'll double click on it. Oops. Double click on it. Okay. And let's say that they wanted to pay as well. So what we will do is Payment, Add. What I did here is take the mouse. I can hit the insert key, or I can hit the right, and okay. And what we see here is the totals, 135. Amount tendered, we'll say 135. We'll say it's cash. And actually, that's what we want. We don't want that. We don't want credit card. We would actually like to do a check. Okay. Number. There we go. 135. Pay and close. Notice what we have here is the final disposition report, which you're used to. And you can immediately send it to the printer. And right next to it is the receipt. So you have both items. Okay, let's close that. There we go. And if we do Save and Next, and what you'll notice that the prior ticket that was paid has disappeared, and you can continue with the next one. Let's go ahead and cancel here. Okay. Once you're done, if court has ended, then what you can do at this particular point is process failure to appear. What's neat is you can individually process who you want to fail to appear and who you don't. Let's say that we know that for a fact this individual did not show up. Okay? Then we could select them, process failure to appear. Judgment code would be, let's see if there's something specific. Guilty by default. We'll do FTA, failure to appear. Boom, and they're gone. And that is failure to appear. Those tickets that we just processed failure to appear would follow the next step of processing on those, whether they warrants or suspensions, depending on how you've configured your system. Thank you for using JCMS.NET Video Help.